Hello. Okay.
Woo! Oh
Part
my goodness.
part two.
Woo! I'm so excited. If you didn't see part one of this, what are you doing?
Also,
Go
don't
link
watch
it.
this if you want something spoiler free. I don't know.
I know. I'm not gonna not be spoiler free on this. I'm gonna talk spoilers. This is
This
just what
is
we do.
this is second half of Gone Girl. You and me,
Hmm.
Logan.
Yes, I'm so excited. Should we introduce ourselves again?
Yeah, let's do it. You go first.
Okay. Hi. It's me, the Bi Book Boy. And if you don't know me, my name is Logan. I am a chaotic bisexual. I read books and I have a channel about it. So go check it out. Go tell the people who you are.
Hi. Okay,
Oh my God. Oh
so
my God. My channel is just me showcasing my insecurities and
oh
being like,
my,
look, I can paint with them.
that is like the sentiment of a lifetime. Okay.
Right?
Um, okay, hi. My name is Emily, and Logan and I go way back, and we're gonna talk about Gone Girl. My channel is Emily Reads Books. If you don't know me, you don't need to. No, I'm just kidding.
No, you need to go check her out. I will figure out how to link you in videos.
So I didn't take notes this time. So this is gonna be less this is gonna be less structured. So
Good times.
this is your
Initial reactions as a person who experienced this story for the first time. I need your play-by-play. I need your thought.
I'm like gathering my thoughts. So when I was reading this, I was sitting right there on my bed, and
Hmm.
the big reveal happens, right? That we find out that Amy has put this whole plot together. Now,
Oh yeah.
let me tell you, I started thinking a couple chapters after we had read, I was like, okay, this is a little fishy, right? And Nick
Hmm.
started being like, I think Amy is setting me up. And I was like, you know what, bitch? I think you're right because
Yeah.
this is too this is too cut clean, right? This is too But
Hmm.
here's the thing. So I thought that Amy doing it was like the big reveal, right? And I thought
Hmm.
that was like the end of it. And it was going to be, okay, now how do we get back at this bitch? And how are we going to save me from having to go to jail? I thought that was what the rest of the book was going to be. And that is not
Yeah.
what the rest of the book
Not
was.
at all. Oh my God.
Holy
Hmm.
crap. Like, I think for me, the most surprising part would be the whole Desi side story.
Oh my God.
That
Okay,
was
yeah.
unexpected.
I think Desi and Amy are weirdly perfect for each other, and that like
Yes.
this is what happens when like sociopaths are in the room together. It's very, which I would argue is the same for her. The reason why her and
Nick?
Nick, I called him Noah in my head. Then insert white boy name. But her and her and Nick are so perfect too. Is because I think these are three very sociopathic people,
Yep.
and they're very like they're all here to see what they can get out of the other and what they can like
Yes.
how they can one up each other, and it's just it's crazy, but
Oh
keep
my God,
going.
excuse me. I can't believe I just burped.
That was beautiful, a piece of
I'm
art.
yeah, I'm drinking this hot chocolate that I put butterscotch in, but like
Ooh,
it's making me burpy, and so I apologize in advance. Fall. Yeah, okay,
goofy.
so moving moving on from that. Okay, but first of all, I cannot believe that Amy believed Nick, because
Yeah.
here's the thing, she is so smart, and like the whole thing is that she has plotted this thing out from beginning to end, piece by piece, and she thought of freaking everything, right? Like
Hmm.
I was like reading back and like thinking back to things that she had done in advance to like put the blame on Nick, and
Hmm.
like she had thought of everything. And so I saw her as this, incredibly smart individual. She thinks in every direction. And I just can't believe that she fell for what Nick was giving her. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think of everything like that's the
Hmm.
most unrealistic thing, in my opinion, because I'm sitting here like,
Hmm.
this woman did not just fake her own murder. cut her open her arm, you know what I mean? And you know,
Yeah.
this woman thought 15 steps ahead of everyone. I mean, she saved her puke in the freezer in
Yeah,
case they
literally.
tested for poisoning.
She faked a pregnancy with a pee test, which is terrifying.
This woman was like unstoppable, and so it like blows my mind. And like honestly, she faked her pregnancy test. She
Hmm.
froze her vomit in case they wanted to test it for antifreeze, which she poisoned herself with. You know what I mean?
Literally.
And then she
And she was initially going to kill herself.
oh my God, you're right. I literally forgot about that. Okay, maybe psychopathic is the right term. This woman's a psychopath.
She's definitely psychopath or sociopath for sure. I would say, especially in the way that she's also like unable to empathize, I would
and process
say.
emotions and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Very thorough. I would say a bit of OCD as well, I think, for her. Not for Nick. Nick is dumb as a box of rocks until like you get to the very end.
No, even then.
He's so dumb.
He makes me
so dumb.
mad. He makes me so mad. Anyway, we'll have to get to the ending because that pissed me off. But I just I can't. The only thing that like kind of rubbed me the wrong way is I'm like, how does this woman believe him? And then she's like, I will turn him into the man I want him to be. Like,
I wonder. I honestly don't know if she does fully believe him that she's like, you will love me, you know, yeah, like you were here for me. I honestly think it is that she was like, I can either stay and be Desi's captive forever, or I have a dude right here that I could win him back, and I could get him back to my like back underneath, like wrapped around my finger, and I could go have an incredible life. Also, she fully retakes the amazing Amy story back.
She does.
Like for once it's her in the spotlight and not her parents' version of her. It's hard for me to trust any of them because none of them are reliable narrators. None of them. There's only 2 of them narrating the story, but still.
Neither of them. Yeah.
I forgot how intensely weird Desi was. I kind of forgot that because he is very.
He was kind of scary. Like I know people like that. I swear. Like
I know,
you know what I mean?
I know, I do. I know. It's sad because you can place the Desi in your life. It's weird to think that like when someone pays us that much attention that we're like, you could be a serial killer, you know, which I'm like, is that actually being smart and being like, you know, self-protection, or is that just like my own inability to take a compliment? Who knows? But like, I don't know. Like,
is it bad that I kind of felt bad for him?
I felt bad for him because he's so under her spell. But I will say in the book, he's more creepy than in the movie. In the movie, it's more just this rich dude who's under her spell and like very much manipulated by her from the beginning. From what I remember, it's been a while.
Who plays Amy?
She's incredible. She's so good. It's Neil Patrick Harris as Desi though.
Like, wait, I love Neil.
It's Neil. So you're like, oh, she's an incredible actress too. Oh my God. Not only like physically, but also like vocally, because they keep a lot of Amy's journal narration in the scenes and such in the movie. It's very good. It's very well done.
I have to watch it. Should we do a part 3 and it's me reacting to
yes
the
oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes. We can do a viewing party. Oh my God. Yes.
Okay, so you have to tell me, tell me about like major differences between the book and the movie. Were there any?
I would just say that like a major one would be that Desi was very like I've been preparing this flower garden for you for 12 years and things like that. There also she gets to know the couple in the weird Motel 6 situation or whatever.
Yes. Oh my God, that's
a lot more. Oh yeah, no, she gets to know them a lot more in the book than she does in the movie. Like there's the golfing scene in the movie and there's the pool scene in the movie, and then there's the scene where they rob her, but there isn't the scene Oh my God, this scene where he like takes her on the fish heist. I was so excited for that. I was living for this. And she's like, it's quite literally a fishy situation. And I was like, oh, no. Nick is scary. I think Nick is a little bit more like he is a little bit more sociopathic in the movie too. Like he in the book he
Really?
was just really freaking dumb until the end when you're suddenly like, oh no, there's a bit you could be pretty bad because since I think with the book since we have his narration and at least I when reading I trust until I've been given a reason not to trust,
Hmm.
and then usually I trust past that, which is how I am in life too. Which is why it's surprising that I'm still alive. But there's like the oh, I love you too. But like, why am I bleeding?
Hi everyone, please take 10.
Hello. Just the intro to the video is me going, why am I bleeding? Like, we can push through it. We'll be fine. It's whatever. I
Is it
don't
bad?
care.
Oh my god, Logan, I can see it from
No, it's not.
here.
It's not that bad. It's just like
Logan!
I don't know. What's it's it's
Oh
also
my
partially
god!
dried though, so I wonder how long I've been bleeding that I just didn't notice. I
That is
don't know
a
what's
lot.
going on. That is a lot. Here, give me just a sec. I'm gonna like wipe this off of
I'm
my
gonna
arm.
stop recording.
A few moments later.
So
There you go.
I'm trying to think if I have any other thoughts. Sitting here
Yes.
thinking, the end. The end to end, right?
Yeah.
Reveal number 1500.
Yeah.
She pregagante.
But is she though?
Oh, she what? Wait, did you think that she's not?
I I think she is because I'm a trusting person and I'm naive, but also she's already faked one and she knows that he's either going to leave her or kill her. Which one is he going to do? Who fucking knows at this point, because he's also a psychopath. The thing is, I don't know if it's real or not. Like, it could be real, but I don't know
Oh
if
my
it's
god, you're
real.
giving me goosebumps. I guess I just believed it.
My go-to is to trust her because I don't trust him anymore, because even though he essentially is the innocent party in this, he's not innocent. He tried to strangle her at the end. And he's not like, come back to me so that I can be the perfect husband. That's what he
Right.
says. But his narration is, come back to me so I can kill you. Insert
But
expletive.
she knows that if she has the baby, he won't leave her.
Yeah, true.
And like,
True.
I don't know if he has thought about the fact, like the kind of trauma that he would put their kid through if
Yeah.
he killed the mom. Do you know what I mean? If he killed Amy.
But also, this kid is going to be
All
like
kinds of fucked. All
kinds of fucked. This kid is gonna be terrifying.
Okay, so I'm reading this last page again.
Yes.
And Amy,
Yeah.
she says, I don't have anything else to add. I just wanted to make sure I had the last word. I think I've earned that. Amy.
It's just such a weird, like, vindictive, like, and they're both vindictive and entitled.
They are. I mean,
like,
he literally says right here, I can't imagine my story without Amy. She is my forever antagonist.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't think he's planning on killing her. But is she pregnant?
I think they're...
But is she pregnant?
I know.
That's what I want to know.
The way that they fall in love with each other because they can mutually destroy each other but survive is such a deep metaphor for like so many failed marriages in the world anyway, that I'm just like, I'm terrified of commitment now, even though I am committed, but
You think you know a guy. And then your wife pretends to get kidnapped and murdered and then blames it on you. And then overarching thoughts here, as we kind of are putting this back together and wrapping up. My thoughts are that, one, the book was good. I think I gave it like 4.5 stars.
There you go.
But
for sure. I'm at a 4-star
book.
too, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great book. I enjoyed it, but I mean, the first half was a little hard to get through at first. But I enjoyed the book. I enjoyed the second half immensely. And like, Gillian is one of the first authors that like was 10 steps ahead of me. Like, I've had authors where it's like I can keep up with them more or less. Like, I'm still surprised, but it's never like you pulled the rug from underneath me, and it still makes complete sense, right? Like, however, I don't know if I like the ending. Like, I think the ending's fine.
I love it, but I love fucked endings is a thing. I love
Sure.
like the picture of those two in the shower, like, and
Mm.
not only the fact that she was not actually trying to seduce him into coming to the shower. She wasn't like, oh, let's be lovers or whatever. She was undressing him and turning the shower on to make sure he wasn't wired by the cops.
And then
That
whispered
is
in
the
his
picture of,
ear. That is so
yeah,
eerie. I don't know, like there's something about that that makes me like, oh, because I'm just like,
I know. Like, can you imagine someone whispering the details of how they plan to completely ruin your life while you are
no,
the most vulnerable way possible
naked, alone, in the shower with the
in the
person who
shower,
tried to ruin your
naked and
life.
afraid?
Naked
Roll
and
credits.
afraid. Oh
Yes.
my God. That's what this book should have been called. Naked and
Naked and
Afraid. The
afraid.
Nick Dunn story. That's his true autobiography.
That is his true autobiography.
Yeah,
Coming to a
remember
theater
when
near
he
you.
deleted that? Remember when he deleted his whole
Yeah.
autobiography after we made fun of it in the first half of
I
it?
know. I felt so bad.
I was
I
like,
was like,
okay,
oh, I bullied
sorry,
him into
Nick.
it.
Sorry,
Hmm.
Nick. We bullied him
I would read
into
it.
it.
Yeah, I would read his thing.
Anyway, I
Although
mean,
I probably wouldn't believe it.
true, true. But I'm sitting here thinking like,
Hmm.
the more and more that I think back onto it, the more I mean, like you said before, these characters were completely unreliable narrators, and so I can't even, we
Hmm.
heard about his autobiography from Amy's point of view, and so like,
Hmm.
what if it didn't even say that? Like, what
Hmm.
was his autobiography? Was it just this? Do you know what I mean? Like, is there more to this?
Shit. That's
Like,
right. It was only Amy's point of view.
I
Fuck.
know, and like we know that it existed, obviously, and so like maybe those things were in his autobiography, but then it's kind of it leans to the fact of like, well, what was left out? Also, I want to know more about their relationship before everything.
Yeah.
Like,
I will say it is striking to me and like deeply off-putting that he recreated their first date with the Andy. That he straight up recreated like their first him and Amy's kiss and everything with
yeah,
Andy. That
yeah.
is so much to me. Oh,
Yeah, the whole Nick and Andy thing still makes me kind of want to puke.
so I guess my ending point is that my favorite character and the most reliable narrator in this
Go.
was the cat.
Oh,
Oh,
who is the cat?
I love Go. I
Wait, who
love
is the
Go though. I
cat?
love the cat. Go. No, the cat. Remember Amy and Nick have a cat.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
They
Oh
mentioned
my
the
god.
cat like so many times, and he never talks about feeding it or spitting it. Like
I know.
that cat could
I
have been dead halfway through the book, and we would never have
well,
known.
and she even is like, I purposely overfed it because Nick would kill the cat if left
Okay,
to its own
once again,
devices.
15 steps ahead of Nick, and he
Yes,
still believed that bitch.
I
Sorry, okay.
know. I agree.
It's fine. It's
No, I
fine.
loved Go. I Go is my favorite actual
Go.
character for sure.
Go.
Hmm.
And also, like, surprisingly enough, I really liked Nick's lawyer.
Same. I actually really loved him.
For like
Him and his wife were
no
cute.
reason. For
Same.
I liked him for no reason. He wasn't like, I mean, he was
Hmm.
important, I guess, but he was one of the first characters that I was like, okay, this bitch is smart and he's gonna get us out of this.
Yeah.
And he was like really straightforward. And then like the
Hmm.
girl cop Boney, is her name Boney? Is that how you
Yeah.
pronounce it?
I have
Boney.
no idea. I
I
don't
think it
remember
was
it. That's
spelled
what
like
I'm gonna go with.
I think it was spelled Boney. Boney.
Yeah,
Boney.
Boney. There you go.
I liked her eventually too, but like
Hmm.
a cab, but like you know what I mean.
Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, no, I feel. And she was also
Um,
very dumb. The cops were smarter in the movie for
Although it
sure.
kind of felt reminiscent of the way that police work actually is, right? Like it's a lot of
Yeah.
guesswork. It's a lot of okay, like looking at it from like an outside perspective, if you're looking at this
Hmm.
case, yeah, the cops were doing exactly what Amy thought they would do. And that's how you look at these things when all of the evidence points towards one person.
Hmm.
And of course you look at the husband first. It happened in his
Hmm.
house.
Really, it's all the husband did it. The husband always did it. It was always the husband. It's the way it
So
goes. You know,
it,
it's your
that's the
three
way
rules to life.
it happens. Da,
Mm, da, da, da,
da.
da,
My final thoughts are make sure that you get psychoanalyzed before you procreate with anyone.
Yes.
Okay, here's
Lots
my
of
parting
therapy.
thought. I was
Leave your
just gonna
eggs
say
under lock
that.
and key.
I was just gonna say that. I was gonna say, okay, here's my parting thought. Go to therapy. I don't care
to
if you're
therapy.
fine. Go to marriage counseling and don't fake your own murder to get back at your husband because he isn't
Mhm.
who you want him to be.
Uh.
Gone Girl, aka a therapist's nightmare.
Oh my God, I want a therapist to talk about this book.
Dude, okay.
There's gotta be,
I
yeah.
wonder if someone has psychoanalyzed this book.
All
Logan,
right.
thank you so much for talking to me.
Thank you. I miss you and I love you, and it's always so great to see your face.
Yay, I love
Mwah.
you so much. Okay.
So that video was filmed before I went to Montana. I am now back in LA after going to Montana. But if you like what you saw, comment and like and subscribe and share for the YouTube algorithm. And make sure to leave a comment below. Tell me what you thought of Gone Girl. I have loved the movie since I first saw it. That's definitely one of my favorite thrillers that I've read. Anyway, thanks for sticking around and helping out. This has been the By Book Boy, and I'm saying bye.